Here we are in the dining room with absolutely no one. We're at Globe Lighting. We're with Al Thomas, a certified lighting expert. And this is a setup that you've done.
Yes.
All right, now what are we going to see here?
Well, what you're seeing right now is a typical lighting that's done in most dining rooms, which is a chandelier hanging over the table, and it's just throwing light all over the place. And it's really, other than just throwing light all over the place, not really doing anything visually for the space.
No, it looks well lit. And when people come up and say, I've got a dining room or I've got a kitchen to light, how many cans do I need?
Right. Well, the problem with that approach is that what you're going to put in is a grid of lights, and again, uniformly and evenly light a space. That is visually dull and uninteresting. So you're not taking advantage of your design, you're not taking advantage of the architecture or the setting. So what I want to do is I want to show you some different options here for you to kind of show you some of the concepts of bringing this down and providing ambient light, and then it becomes your basis for your other functions of light, which are task accent and wall lighting.
All right, now, let's say that I've already done the can light thing. Can you retrofit any of the stuff we're talking about?
Possibly. We have to kind of look and see what you've done, what type of housings you've used, and so forth and so on. But
all right, so this is full everything light.
Yeah, this is everything, typical dining room.
What's the first thing you would tell someone?
Well, the first thing I want to do is I want to lower the brightness of that chandelier because it's glary. As soon as you walk in this room, that's visual discomfort.
Okay.
So if I lower that, I'm not going to have any light in the room, so I want to come in with some other layers of light which are going to create some visual drama, create a focal point. So now your eye isn't searching anymore. Your eye, boom, sees the table, primary focal point in the space.
Exactly, and if you have crystal like you see on the table, that really pops.
Absolutely.
So you're going to have to wash it real well. All right, so what kind of lights do you use for that?
Well, when I'm using it, and you can't even see them on, this is a black Alzac trim, which have a very, very low aperture brightness. So that's actually with using low voltage MR16s is what's popping up the table. But on the ceiling, there's zero brightness from the two lights over the table. You can't even tell it's drawn. And then, of course, I've lit the artwork with a typical eyeball because when everybody says they have artwork lighting, this is traditionally what it's done.
I see the floodlight on the artwork.
Right.
And you say that's not good. It looks nice to me.
Watch. Watch what happens when I change the source, and watch what happens to the colors. See how much more vivid they are, much brighter they are.
So I would say, what is that, coming from behind? And you would say no.
No, this is actually coming from above. Still with those two black Alzac trims. Now, if I really want to do something special, I can use what's called a framing projector, and this is going to give the illusion of somehow being magically backlit.
Nice, nice, very nice. And I saw when you did that the sconces went on as well.
That's great. Well, it's just part of this room control setting I have because it helps to fill in the light that on either side of the painting, just provide a little bit more ambient light and sets a perfect setting for that art lighting.
Very nice. Al, what else do you have to show us?
Well, I'll just take it up one more stop here, and then here we'll bring up the size of the wall. This would be for maybe a different setting where you're going to have more people over or whatever, as opposed to an intimate dining room. But the issue here is, as I'm looking throughout the entire space, there's nothing visually discomfort. There's no visual discomfort. It's very relaxing. I show off all the design and architectural elements, and when you compare this to the way
you had it at the beginning,
I mean, it's just night and day difference.
Yeah, that's family reunion lighting.
Yeah, this is go away, we're done.
All right, Al Thomas, thank you very much. Now, you do have seminars here, right?
I have seminars at two of our stores here in the Portland area, at Clackamas and at Lake Oswego. I have two light labs there, and I'm here once a month at each of them doing free seminars.
All right, what we're going to do is we're going to put Globe Lighting's website on ours, which is fusionnw.com, and we'll get all the seminars, times, and dates.
All right, perfect.
Al, thank you very much.
My pleasure. See you.
All right.